to another installment of Who's Really the Monster Here? A literary analysis of authors' portrayals of the relationships between the protagonists and antagonists. I'm your host, Aidan Healy, and today we'll be diving into Mary Shelley's masterpiece, Frankenstein, and observing how she uses the foil dynamic between Victor Frankenstein and the creature. Throughout the program, we'll be observing and noting key differences and similarities between these two characters. And then, finally, at the end, deciding for ourselves who really is the monster here. So, to get started to look at this relationship, let's observe the first key difference between these two characters, which is their education styles.
According to Vesalius, the vein structure... Victor, pay attention! Victor, you never pay attention to my class. You and your stupid alchemy. You'll never amount to anything.
That's completely unfair. My ideas are valid. You know nothing of science. I'm leaving this class.
It's okay, Victor. Yes, Paracelsus and Albert Magnus are wrong, but you still can take their ideas and combine them with modern science. Their writings still have value in our modern world.
But all my studies have focused on the generation of life. What can I do without that?
Why not take their ideas in more scientific direction?
That's brilliant! I have an idea that will push the very boundaries of modern science. I know what I have to do.
Yes!
Today, my safety, let's learn some music. Repeat after me. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Good. See, Safety, each one of these words is a note. A good way to learn French is through singing. Oh, I see. It's the music you play at night with the drum, no? Exactly. Okay, Safety, let's review a little bit from yesterday. Where are we right now? Cottage. What time of day do we sleep? Night. Who is the first man? Adam. Finally, my Safety, what do I have for you? Love!
Perfectly segueing from that beautiful moment, let's observe another key area where the creature and Frankenstein differ, and that is relationships.
You okay, Victor? I'm really worried about you. Justine was a sister to all of us, and she didn't want you to be upset.
I know, it's just everything we've been through, everything the family's been through. Poor Justine.
I know. It's so sad. It's okay. I'm here for you if you need me. But not right now.
Henry, it's so good to see you.
Likewise, even under such dreary circumstances. Poor girl. Anyways, my father let me travel with you around Europe.
Really?
Yes.
That's great news. I'm so much good time. I'll take my mind off Justine completely. Thank you, Henry.
I've heard you've been depressed lately.
Excuse me, good sir?
A visitor. I don't get those anymore. Please, come, sit down. Tell me, what is winter like? The sun tells me it's coldest season, but I am blind and I do not see how beautiful. Is it beautiful?
It is very lovely, sir.
Are you a Frenchman?
Yes.
What? Why are you? What's bothering you?
I have no friend or relation upon earth. These amiable people to whom I go, They know nothing of me, and they've never seen me. I am full of fears, for if I fail here, I'm an outcast forever. I'll never find a friend upon this earth. You see, for where they should see a good and amiable friend, they see a detestable monster.
Be gone, you demon! Stop terrorizing our father! You don't deserve human kindness!
The creature and Victor have many key differences, as we have seen already in our program. Now, Mary Shelley goes out of her way to underline and emphasize these differences so that their keen similarities can really shine through. And the main themes of Frankenstein are mostly derived from these similarities. For the first similarity between these two foil characters that we are going to analyze, we're taking some inspiration from last week's episode, Unsex Me Here, a literary analysis of toxic masculinity in Macbeth. And we will be discussing the shared ambition and bad decision-making of the creature and Frankenstein.
This night's dreary days, isolation, all of it is redeemed in my work. I found the secret to life, and I will show it to the world. There, it is ready. The hideous being. What have I done? What have I done? I've brought darkness into the light. Now the darkness. Finally, a youth unburdened by society's stereotypes. This one will reward my ambition. I shall have a friend at last. Child, how are you this fine morning?
A hideous monster!
Don't say that.
Ah!
I don't intend any harm. I just want to be a friend. Listen to me.
I'm gonna tell my dad, Mr. Frankenstein, and he'll have you killed!
You're a Frankenstein?
Yeah!
You're one of you belong to Victor. You shall be my first victim. Just like he took my innocence, I shall take hers. I shall frame her for the death of William. I will take everything from Victor.
Wow, what a striking lesson on the dangers of ambition and the need to be a good decision maker and really think out your actions. Now, to further explore Shelley's genius today, let us examine another key similarity between Victor and the creature, how they deal with loss and depression.
Why was this task so much easier the first time? Was it the prospect of future glory? Almost done. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I haven't even considered the possibilities. What if they band together to defeat me, to terrorize my family? What if they produce a whole new breed of monsters that can terrorize humanity? I know the creature's going to kill my family, but it must be done. I will not create another monster. I have endured toil and misery. I left Switzerland with you. I've crawled across the banks of the Rhine, over the hills, islands. I've spent many months among the heaths of England and the deserts of Scotland. I have endured incalculable fatigue. Do you dare destroy my hope now? It is done. She's destroyed. You fool! You have destroyed my only hope for companionship and for love. You destroyed the only thing that could ever love me, the only thing that I could ever truly love. You, my creator, you have taken everything from me. You know what? I shall take out my revenge and my passion upon you. I shall see you again on your wedding night to exact my revenge. Oh. No. Wouldn't you love Elizabeth? The creature has done this. I gave him life. The creature has taken everything from me. It's over. I shall never be happy again. Come. I will find the creature. I will destroy him forever. I will search the land, the seas, the skies. Wherever he goes, I will find him. Let God grant him mercy, for he shall find none on this earth.
Traditionally, at this point in our program, myself, or a special guest, would get inside the author's head one last time, and using our inference, outside research, and the evidence that has been provided to both you and us throughout the duration of this program, come to a decision regarding who really was the monster. However, I don't think that Mary Shelley would want us making a definitive decision on the heroes, anti-heroes, and villains of Frankenstein, for she wrote the novel not for certain characters to be stereotyped into certain roles, but to display the relationship between dynamic characters, and how those relationships display certain key themes about human nature and the world, like we have seen for the past 10 minutes with the full relationship between Frankenstein and the creature. So, in that spirit, I'll be ending today's broadcast untraditionally. Instead of coming to a definitive answer on who was the monster in Frankenstein, I'll be asking you all a series of questions to think about until next week. 1. Was there really a monster in Frankenstein at all? What would Mary Shelley have to say about that? 2. Were Victor and the creature both monsters? And if so, was that an intentional move by Shelley? And 3rd, and finally, are we all, on some level, monsters? What would Mary Shelley say about that?
Farewell, Walton. Seek tranquility and avoid ambition. Even innocent ones seem focused on science and discovery. Even those ambitions can be deadly. Yet why do I say this? I have been blasted out of my hopes. Maybe you can succeed. But tread carefully. End up like me. Dying alone and afraid. Afraid to face God's judgment without any friends or family beside you. Goodbye, Walton. I do not know you, Walton. Yet, as you have not run from the sight of me, you may as well stay to hear my final confession. I am human. I have a heart that is fashioned for sympathy and for love. And when wrenched by misery to vice and torture, it has not endured this change without torture as you can not even imagine. And what I would feel will now no longer be felt. Soon these burning miseries shall be extinct. I will ascend my funeral pyre triumphantly and exult in the agony of the torturing flames. The light of that conflagration will fade away. My actions will be swept into the sea by the winds. My spirit will sleep in peace, or if it thinks, it will no longer think thus. Farewell, Walton.